It's VEDA Day 28, and today we started HHN training.
Oh! VEDA!
VEDA, these are all the things I can tell you about HHN 27. It exists.
Yep.
But we did have a good time in training, and I think things are going to be great. The only bad thing that happened today is apparently a bunch of my letters got returned. The problem is that I can't figure out why, because not all of them got returned. And it says, return to sender non-mailable.
Maybe certain states don't.
Then I think it says minimum mailable size, is apparently larger than these letters are. Which, by the way, dear stationery kit, why did you make letters that are so small you can't actually mail them? I'm gonna have to just put them in larger envelopes and send them, but that's frustrating. I don't know that I necessarily have a lot else to tell you. Andrew and I watched some episodes of American Horror Story Asylum. There's aliens in it, which I think is kind of cool. It's a strange season for sure, but I'm enjoying it so far. Also, I realized part of the reason that I really like Evan Peters is because he does really good sad face. I tend to like actors who can do really good sad face, like pull on your heartstrings, and you're just gonna be like, it's okay. It's all gonna be all right. Even when they're, the psycho killers, which he's not this season, but has been previously, and I still feel sorry for him. It's because he's Quicksilver. Pretty sure that's why. Andrew is studying for us, and I'm being lazy because I don't feel like studying yet. Also, I need to go through the houses in order to get stuff to stick in my head, so I'm waiting for that. It'll happen. Or it won't. I'm not that concerned about it. I'm feeling pretty good right now, and I'm just not that worried. I still haven't done a video about time travel, and I really still want to, but tomorrow I have rehearsal, so I'm probably going to film that instead of talking about time travel. And then Wednesday, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'll talk about time travel then. We've been watching other horror films in anticipation for Halloween Horror Nights, including The Shining, which was really long, but parts of it were pretty intriguing, and visually it was pretty interesting to me. And I understand sort of how it's become iconic. Plus it has a hedge maze, and I'm a big fan of hedge mazes. So I thought that was really cool. We also watched Trick or Treat, which I adored and would recommend. Not that scary. And we're watching American Horror Story. And I also watched Saw. Only the first one. There are apparently like 1,700 of them.
7.
That's close to 1,700. 7?
Yeah,
And then
the
8th one coming out.
Yeah.
That's close enough to 1,700, sort of like Final Destination. Also, Saw is another one of those where the 7th one was called like the last chapter or the final Saw or the final cut maybe. I don't know. I have no idea what it's called. But it was called like this is the end of the series. And lo and behold, they're making another one. Hollywood just can't stick to their guns anymore. They say, we're over and it's just a lie. As far as Saw goes, I spent most of the movie being very frustrated with the two guys in the room for being idiots and not being able to figure out how to solve the room and get themselves out. A lot of ways that would have been a lot easier than what they ended up doing. However, that movie has an ending that's brilliant. So if you're willing to stick it out until the end, it's definitely worth watching. We have some other stuff to watch too, because there are a lot of houses and scare zones, and I haven't watched anything until now, so I'm gonna have to catch up on a bunch of things. That's it for me today. I'll see you tomorrow. It's VEDA Day 27. Is that right? It's the 28th.
28th.
Oh, oops.
Is it just gonna cut?
You ruined the silence.